Good morning, mathematicians. How are you feeling about skip counting? Pretty good. We're going to go over it again today. For those of you who feel like you've got it, this will be easy practice for you. For those of you who are feeling like you could use a little more practice, then hopefully this is going to make you feel even better. Okay, so it's kind of like we did yesterday. Get yourself a pencil because it's math, and a piece of paper or a whiteboard. I'm going to do it with my Sharpie because I want you guys to be able to see it. Here we go. So my friend Lewis, he's skip counting by tens. He's starting at 235. Starting at 235. What are his next six numbers? Next six numbers. If you did it one way yesterday, maybe you can think about a different way to do it today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What are his next six numbers? 235, 10 more. 245, 10 more. 255. Notice, guys, what digit is changing? Only the tens place is changing. 265, 10 more. 275, 10 more. 285, 10 more. 295. I'm looking for a highlighter. I really want you to see that, but I don't see a highlighter nearby. So watch. 35, 4, 5. Do you see? Only the tens place is changing. Right? So those are your next six numbers. Now, is that the only way? Can you just do it by using your head? Yeah, of course you can. What if that's still tricky for you? What are some other ways that you might be able to go ahead and do counting up by tens? Let me show you something. What if I did an open number line? What if I had an open number line and I started my number line at 235? You guys remember this? If I take a hop of 10, 200 and, you got it, 45. So that's my plus 10 hop. If I do another 10 hop, 255, right? Another plus 10 hop. If I do another plus 10 hop, I'm not going to go all the way, but I want you to see that there's other ways to do it. 265. So plus 10, plus 10, plus 10. There you go, right? So you can do this lots of different ways. What if, I don't like open number lines. Some of us don't, and that's okay. What if I really like my number grid? Guess what, guys? If you need one of these at home, you can go ask your mom and dad to help you find one. Actually, I will send a link. I'm writing myself a note. Link for number line, number grid. So if you guys need one, you can print one off. I printed this one just this morning for free. So I'll find it for you. I'll send it to the whole group. Okay. All right. So here, how can I use this to help me get from, this one's not big enough. But let's say I wanted to count from 135. 135, well, easy. I just find 135, whoop, right there. And then remember when I go down one row, that gets me to 145 because every time I go down a row, I'm adding 10, right? So 135, 145, 155, 165, 175. So that's just a super easy way. I can pick any number, go down a row, and I've got 10 more. Okay, so that's another way I can do that. Okay, there's my phone ringing. We're just going to ignore it. Excuse me. Oh, it's Miss Jill. All right, I'm just going to call her back later. Okay? Sorry, guys. All right, so there you go. Number grid. I will send that link out later so that you've got it. All right. How does counting by tens, skip counting, how does that help us do other things? Well, here's what I want to show you. We're going to use some skip counting to help us do some problems, some equations. Let me add this back on here. Okay, write this down. 235 plus 10 looks like this. 235 plus 10. How do I do that? I already know that if I count by 10 from 235 and I go up 10, it equals 200 and, you got it, 245. If I'm at 245 and I add 10, 200 and, you got it, keep shouting them out, 255. 255 plus 10, 200 and, you got it, 265 plus 10, 275. I've got it. Oh, here's that question about the digits that stayed the same and which ones changed. Which ones changed again? It was the digits in the tens place. The tens were the ones that changed. Okay. Skip counting. Oh, what if you were skip counting by fives instead of tens? We did this yesterday. You guys are really good at counting by fives. I'm just going to go through this one pretty quickly. 240, 245, 250. Say it with me. 255, 260, 265. Right? 200. What was the digit that changed? Ooh, this one. A couple of things changed. Are you noticing? Your ones place changed and your tens place changed. What if we're skip counting by 100? 335, 435, 535 comes next. 635, 735, 835. Counting by hundreds. We only are changing the hundred place. 6, 7, 8. Okay, awesome. Okay. Let's see. Where are we at? What would you do? Get your paper out. I want you to write this one down for me. It's starting to get just maybe a little bit trickier. 821, 831, 841. That one, they want you to figure out what the pattern is. What did you see happening there? 821, 831, 841. What's changing? 821. I'm going to write those bigger. They're so small. 831, 841. What did you notice changed? Yeah, only that tens place changed. Right? So what if I wanted the next three numbers in that sequence? If I ask sequence, it just means what comes next, the sequence. 821, 831, 841. So we know that the 8s and the 1s are changing. Only that middle part is staying the same. I'm sorry, I just said that all backwards. We know that the 8 and the 1 are staying the same. Only the middle part is changing, right? So the 8 and the 1, we only have to figure out the middle part. Look at our pattern. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A lot of times they ask those questions on iReady. Let's see. I am going to hop over to Seesaw and make you a list of equations. I want you just to try it. They're just kind of the riddles that we just did together. And however long that takes you, go ahead and do that. And then you can hop over to iReady Math Games today. You don't have to do any lessons today. Just do the games, okay? So look on Seesaw for a few equations to do. And then on iReady Math Games to do some math games. All right? I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Have a great day. Bye.